Hello and welcome to the second battle of Round 2 of Season 5 of the Grand Arena Championships. Thank you for joining me. It's going to be an interesting one here today. So, taking a look at my opponent's season stats and just overall Grand Arena stats, and you can see I almost double him in offense wins. He never gets undersized wins. Defends, he has a lot of defends. He almost never full clears. Looking at his GP, and you can tell he is a newish Kraken, where he's only got 4.5 million GP, but his top 80 tunes are well geared. You can see I double him in Zetas, while he has me beat in G13. Taking a look at his mods, and he doesn't have many mods. I more than triple him in many of these categories. But then taking a look at relics, and he has a huge advantage in relics. He has 21 relics over R6. So it's just going to be a weird fight today. Alright, now that we know who I'm going up against, let's take a look at what he has placed on defense. So, we talked about the relics earlier, and here you can see them. His Night Sister team is a full R4. His Padme team is mostly 6+. Coming down here, we have a very relict General Grievous team, and we have a Jango team that is very highly relict as well. So, basically come up with a plan where I don't know who I'm going to use against Padme yet, but probably use my Padme against their Night Sister team. Then try out my Night Sisters against the General Grievous team. And then we're going to go with Troopers against this Bounty Hunter team. It's because, quite frankly, it's just not a fast team. See, Django has a speed set and he's 284. Then we're going to go to Bosk, who has a speed, or doesn't have a speed set, has a random assortment of mods. He's only at 200. And Boba, who's got crit damage mods, and he's only at 235. So we're going to try and get a quick kill and go from there. And you see Greedo, he's at about 70k health and protection. Boba, who's normally your target with Troopers, is up over 90, so we're going to start with Greedo to kind of get that turn meter train rolling. And hopefully this works. I know it normally works, but we're dealing with very high relics at this point. Alright, so Greedo is down. Now we will hit stagger on those two while killing Django, because we're going to try and keep Django from taking a turn, which we will easily. Now Boba's gone, and now we just have to chew through the R7 Bosk, which we do with no problem and get 60 banners. Next is this Grievous team. The relics are the only thing that really worries me about this Grievous team. We're going to see my DACA, health-wise, is up at 111k, plus she has the Zeta. So in theory, I've done this before against Grievous. It's just a question of... Oh, B2 is still stealthed. It's just simply a question of, will the relics out-hit me, essentially. Alright, there we go. Now let's go after the B2. And you see we get a bunch of deaths there. And the point of this is... Oh, this is... Yep, I just lost. Maybe. We have to try and get a kill now to revive... Yeah, that went awful. Excellent. We're starting this off well. Well, I wasn't able to close fast enough, so kind of did this to myself. Where now they're loaded with turn meter as well. Alright, now get the mark off on B2. Let's try and chew through him. Yes, I know I shouldn't use the AoE, but I'm going with it for now. Alright, now let's feed turn meter. There's the B2. There's Grievous going wild. Alright, let's reduce some stacks here. Now I need to worry about that Droidica, because they focused Daka last time. If they focus my Jolie now, it could be a problem. Alright, get the kill. Grievous is going to kill Revan. And of course he does aim for Jolie, because why not? Alright, now. Revive Jedi Knight Revan. And they focus Revan again. Just need him to stay alive. So we'll ability block. Now, basic. Doesn't really heal a lot, but let's try and stun. Oh, actually took out Droidica, which is the opposite of what I wanted to do. Let's see if we can stun Grievous. Perfect. Now we will focus on this B1. Grievous is stunned. And he's able to remain stunned because he had protection. Unfortunately, he's come out of the stun. And I have no choice but to kill B1. Now we just need Jolie to bring me back. And hope Revan survives. Alright, now heal up. And that should do it. Alright, well, it would have been 57 banners if I just used Bastila from the start. I wanted to try and save this Revan team. Let's see what's hiding in the back. He's got his fully maxed GAS team. He's got a heavily relicked Geo team. Alright, so now we need to come up with a plan. Because I have to beat this Padme. And I'm not going to do it with CLS. The option is doing it with Traya, but I'm going to need her. Well, I have... Let's see what his speeds and how he's modded. Let's see, where's Fives? Fives has a mishmash of sets. Alright, well, what we're going to do is I have the CLS counter for a reason. We're going to have to try and make it work. It usually works fairly well, but every once in a while, General Skywalker will dodge a stun at the end, and then I'm cleaning up. And going up against a lone General Skywalker is never fun. So let's try and make this work. Alright, call Alright, now, got Skywalker down at the start. So now we have to go after Fives. Stun him so he can't be countering. I'm using basics to take advantage of the expose here. Now we want to take out Rex. Alright, now we have to take Skywalker out again. Got lucky there, and Chewie was not dazed. Just need to keep them alive for another topple. Which, there's the topple. So get expose up. Now let's go after Echo. Saving the stun for when Skywalker comes out of topple. Oof. Alright. Take away his turn meter. Now stun him. And we're going to have to deal with the lone Skywalker. He does not have good mods, but these relic levels are a lot to deal with. Now, what are we going to do up here? We'll worry about that Skywalker later, basically. Against this Padme team, we're going to use my own Skywalker. And I face many teams like this in Arena daily, and I can hit auto. But this one is admittedly a lot more relict than the ones I'm used to fighting. Basically, the idea is just let Skywalker build up all of his offense because of the ridiculous amount of buffs they get, and then he goes hog wild at the end. Need Echo to get a turn before them to dispel. Perfect. That dispelled all the protection up, so they're not going to hit nearly as hard. Alright, now got the 5's boost. Skywalker's up. Just need Rex to survive. There we go. Ugh. These relics are just so vicious. Alright, that's an awful banner count. Next is Night Sisters. And I'm going to go first just because of the mods. And I don't like going first because it means that his Asajj is going to get to dispel all my protection up. Which means I don't get the buffs. And by buffs I mean stacks of courage. Alright, let's take out Zombie again. Now I need one more kill. Alright, there's the second kill. Now we go after Daka. And the counterattack from Shakti did all the work for me. spell. Let's see if get Talzin next. Alright, now protection up. Saj is gone, Spirit's gone, and Zombie's all that's left. 58 against that team. I skipped through it fast, but I just got promoted to Chromium. And he's got Darth Revan on the... So basically he's not attacking. I'm probably not full clearing, but he's just not attacking. Wow, that's an aggressive. That's an aggressive defense. All right, we're gonna use Geos. And L3 is gone quickly. Now we'll go after Watt. Next, we will go after this HK. Big hit on Newt to take him out, because he comes out and gives extortion, so I can clear that. Alright, there's HK. Now pull him out of Spy and let's kill, or out of Stealth. Let's kill Newt. Alright, 60 banners there. Alright, I have honestly no clue what we're going to do here. I have to take out a lone Skywalker, and I have to take out a Darth Revan team, and I have JTR, and I have Bounty Hunters and Traya. Alright, let's just try JTR against this Skywalker team. I don't expect it to actually work. We're even going to throw in Stormtrooper Han here rather than L3. Maybe get a little more survivability. Who knows? But we did... actually, this is going to work. Got Daze on Skywalker. Got healing immunity on Skywalker. And there we go. So at least he's down. Next, these bugs. You know, I guess this Traya team. Alright, let's isolate. Try and make them hit Scion, though they're all going to hit hard enough that it's not going to be good that they're hitting Scion. Where's Spy? He's out of stealth, so we'll fracture Spy, so we can't get a big hit off until hopefully I get Held by Hatred off. Now we have an Annihilate, so Brood Alpha's gone. Next, we're just going to attack Spy. Held by Hatred, perfect. Right. Next, we'll go after Poggle, because he's a low-hanging fruit. Then Soldier will follow. Actually, let's restore some protection. Big AoE to make them keep hitting Scion. We will fracture Soldier as we attack him as well. And I want Scion to get another turn, but I don't... There he is. Alright, 60 banners. And I'm not even going to attempt this Darth Revan. Not even give him the satisfaction, because I have nothing for it. Not going to attack it with bounty hunters. So I'll come back and show you how he did against me. Alright guys, here's the final score. You'll see I did not full clear. I did decide to throw one lonely team at this Darth Revan team, even though I knew I couldn't beat it. That way my opponent's full defense placement shows up on the swgoh.gg history for whoever he faces in the coming rounds, and so they can know what's coming. You'll see my opponent did not have enough to get through me. He got through these two teams in one shot. Then he came down here, and he got through my Hux team in one shot, and then he couldn't get through this Palp team, and he gave up. He never even tried the top zone. When I looked at his roster, he only had 3 teams left that were geared to attack with, and those 3 teams were COS, Jedi Knight Revan, and Jedi Training Rey, so that explains why he was able to get 3 wins, but couldn't beat the rest. So we're going to mark this down in the book as a win, and moves me up to 5-2, and hopefully we're going to finish this set with another win in the next round. Until then, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next fight.